Are you accepting unhealthy behavior that's impacting your life in a negative way and you're not consciously aware of how this is truly reshaping your life in a negative manner in which you are losing yourself then finding yourself? Take, for example, you're accepting unhealthy behaviors from people, and it's really affecting your thought process, your emotions, and your mental health. And you're not even sure if you're the one who's doing something wrong, especially when you're used to being gaslit. And so today I wanted to share this because I was coaching someone and I had shared one of my quotes earlier on Facebook saying that people's behaviors reveal who they are than their words. And if you pay close attention, you will know who they are. And so you have to really look at it if you are in an unhealthy relationship or friendship. What are you choosing to accept? What are you choosing to tolerate? What are you choosing to allow? How are the behaviors of others shaping your life? And are you setting boundaries? If you're not setting boundaries, it's time to really start to evaluate how you are coping in an unhealthy manner with these behaviors. Unhealthy behaviors are unhealthy coping mechanisms to start with. And so when you are in an unhealthy place, it's very easy to adopt unhealthy coping mechanisms, to people please, to be the fixer. And these unhealthy coping mechanisms are some things that we've learned from childhood, especially when growing up in an unhealthy environment. And so you have to look at it as, if you're meeting someone for the first time, the first 20 minutes of interacting with that person will reveal a lot to you. And so if you pay close attention, you can tell if something is unhealthy. That's if you consciously awaken yourself. But if you're not consciously awakened, what you will tend to do is to think that, okay, I will people please just to be in this person's life so that I don't feel rejected or abandoned. Or I will try to fix this person so that they would like me and I don't also feel rejected or abandoned. It's either you're trying to be a fixer because you've been fixing people for a long time, or you are trying to people please to have people stay in your life. Either way, it's unhealthy. And so today I want you to take a look at every relationship that you've had, including parental, and see how you have accepted behaviors that have allowed you to be negatively impacted in your own personal space. Remember, we are what we allow and what we choose to accept. And so if you're accepting behaviors that are not healthy, then it means you're choosing to tolerate things that would also affect your own emotional and mental health. And if you're looking to be in a space of growth, you would have to start eliminating people's behaviors that impact you negatively. Healthy behaviors will respect who you are and also respect your boundaries. Healthy behaviors will not bring you into a place where you're depleted, but will bring you into a place where you're supported and elevated. And so as you look at the relationships, I want you to be consciously aware of what you're constantly allowing and how it's shaping your life. No relationship should affect your emotional and mental health in a negative way. And so if you're in a place where you are accepting behaviors and you're thinking that someone will change, the person who needs to change is you. The person who needs to do the work in your space is you, because that is the only thing you can control. You can't control other people. You can control your own space. You can control your own life, and you can really do the healing work in your own life to the point where you're no longer tolerating and accepting unhealthy behaviors. You're really establishing your boundaries and you're letting people see that this is not acceptable to you. Remember, what works best for you will keep you in an emotional and mental healthy state of mind, and you won't have to lose yourself in the process. You won't have to people please. You won't have to fix. You won't have to develop unhealthy traumatic experiences that take you off the course of your journey. So today, as I want to challenge you, take on this example and task of looking at your relationships. How healthy are the behaviors of the people that you're in a relationship with? Is any of the relationship impacting your life in a negative way? Are you shifting negatively emotionally and mentally? Are you staying up worried, panicking, thinking or overthinking of the relationship or the friendship or whichever one it is? And if you have to think of anything extraordinary that is not keeping you in a peaceful state of mind or a healthy state of mind, then that relationship may not be good for you. You are the only one who can determine what's best for you. But if it's depleting and not elevating you, then it may not be good for you. So take a look at those relationships and ask yourself, is the relationship healthy? Are the behaviors of the people that you're in the relationship with healthy? And if it's not, start to do the work in your own space so that you become healthy and you can begin to evaluate other relationships based on how healthy you are with yourself. Because every relationship you have is a reflection of the relationship you have with yourself. And if it's an unhealthy one where people's behaviors are affecting yours, then you need to take a rain check on yourself and do the work in your own space. That's all I wanted to share today. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it means that it's time to go back to the maker. But while you're still here, do the work in your own space and evaluate every relationship that you have based on the behavior of others. Remember what I said, the first 20 minutes will show you the behavior of who that other person is. And you are the chooser who determines who you allow, what you allow, and what you accept in your own space. Take good care now. God bless. Bye-bye.